In this screencast, I'm going to walk you through our Blackboard course shell and just kind of give you an idea of what you can expect in Blackboard. I'm sure you've been through some of it just to get to this video. We'll just go over some of it. When you first open up Blackboard, you'll land on the announcements page. I will send out an announcement weekly, usually on Mondays, letting you know what you can expect from the week and the assignments, and also how things went in the previous week. So you can expect that feedback every week, and you'll see that here, and you'll also get an email in your CWY email about that announcement. So on the left navigation pane here, I'm going to click on faculty information. So this is just a little bit about me, so you can read up about that. And then also my office hours, and that I'm located in the multi-purpose building in room 207, my phone number and my email, so everything you need to know about me is right there. Then we also have the syllabus and schedule. This top one is the institutional syllabus that all of your classes will post, so you can read through that. Then we also have our syllabus for the class and our schedule for the class, and there are screencasts on this as well that you can watch. Now you notice that I have used this box and it's off of OneDrive. You can make this full screen and take a look at it. You can also download it, print it as a PDF, things like that. So I just want to make you aware that you can work within that box. And you can also scroll in this box, if this will let me, and now it won't right now. You should be able to. Anyway. So, this is where you're going to spend most of your time, is inside the content and assignments page. Now, right now you're not going to be able to see all this. At the end of class you'll see all of this. Projects will show up next week when we start talking about the research paper. But right now all you can see is week 1. And you'll see I've laid this out. So the first 2 weeks are on general technology, and then the next 3 are all in Word. And so these will pop up each week when they're supposed to. In this first week, you want to get in here, and obviously right now you're looking at the Blackboard screencast, so you're in this folder here. Go through that, go through the getting acquainted. All of those little quizzes are inside my IT lab, and work through that. Now when we get farther in, like when we start Word, things will start to get fairly repetitive, so let me just click on that so you can see what to expect. So the first chapter in Word we'll get into in week 3, and the first week of a new software I'll have a video of kind of just walking you through what that software and program does. Then there will always be 2 folders every week. There'll be the content folder that will include where we are in the textbook, the PowerPoint that comes with the book, and then some videos. And the deliverables will always show you what you have due that week and also where they're due. So in this particular week we have 3 things due in my IT lab, and then the blog is done inside of Blackboard. Now just going to the content really quick. Here are the objectives that we will be learning this week, the page numbers in the text that we are in, and then here's the PowerPoint. What I wanted to point out to you also is that there's the skills and procedures sheet, and so it'll say like change font size, and it will show you a couple of different ways to do that, as well as the hotkeys, the shortcuts, and then also what the icon looks like. When you start going through greater projects, which I realize you haven't seen yet, the instructions are really specific, and sometimes you might not understand what it's asking. This is a great document to go back to because the language is going to be the same. So I recommend keeping that document handy or even printing it out each week. And then inside the content folder, I have provided a series of videos. They're done by GCF Learn Free, which is a great website that does phenomenal videos on a lot of the skills that we're learning. And so I have posted the ones that are relevant in each of the folders. So you spend a lot of time in the content and assignments area. Now, there's also the My IT Lab content, and if we click on that folder, these are basically just links straight into My IT Lab. Typically you're probably going to go into either the course content or course home, either way, but when you click on that it should take you straight into the class so that you can access those homework pieces that are specific to My IT Lab. There it comes up. And then you can start working inside this piece. But I do recommend you get into your homework from there. Now under course resources, I have a variety of different things. And let's see if we can go to that. This website, this is the GCF Learn Free I was just talking about. So there are more videos in there than I've posted, so if you want to go look around in there, you're welcome to. There's also quick reference sheets. There's one for each of the 4 main Office pieces that we're studying. Now these are currently for Office 2010 because I haven't found the new ones, but I liked these because they showed the different hotkeys, especially in a variety of things. They're just front and back kind of guides that you can get if you like. And I will check in and see if they have the 2013 ones. Need to get those up and see if they've created those or not. So back to course resources. At the bottom I also had information about the Writing Center and tutoring labs. So the Writing Center is an awesome resource when you're writing your research paper. They're there for you, they're free, they'll help you write a thesis statement, check it to make sure it's MLA, all of those things. So they're a great resource for you. And then there's also the Tutoring Center. If you're having any problems, you can go there and they should be able to help you out with any of the questions you might have. Now we also have the discussion board. Next here, the Ask the Instructor discussion board is where you want to ask questions that other students might have, so that I can check that rather than answering the same question in several emails. And you'll see, and I'll open these up as we go. I'll open up one for like Word and Excel and PowerPoint, all of those. So if you have something specific in Word, like a certain skill in the greater project, or you just don't understand what they're asking, that's a great place to go because chances are other students have the same question, and that way they can go there first and check to see if that question has already been asked. There are some things you will do in groups. For instance, this week your group, you have an introductions blog that gets done inside your group. Now I can see 6 groups because I've created those. You should only see 1. If you do not see a group, you need to email me immediately. It probably means that you added the class after I created the group, so please let me know if that's the case and I will get you in a group as soon as possible. So that's where you can do your group work. Once you're in here, you have some things you can do. Here's the group blog and discussion board, and you'll use those when we do the group project in Access. Now you should be able to click on My Grades. Nothing will be in there when I click on it just because I'm an instructor, but that's where you'll be able to see your grades, and that should link with my IT lab. That's the first semester that we've been able to make this synchronization work between the grade books, so please email me if there's something seems weird or off or not working correctly. Please let me know and I will check into it because we will be watching that really closely this semester. Now Student Resources has a variety of things. Here's the user guide for Blackboard, here's the tutoring and study labs. Once again, you can check into that. One-stop information, library information, Writing Center, all of that. So this is a great place to go if you have any questions about the other services that CWI has on campus. The next link down here is tools. Mostly you'll use this for maybe 2 reasons. One, you're going to go here when you're registering for my IT lab if you haven't done that yet. You're going to go to this Pearson's My Mastering Lab. You can also get to a variety of things. You can get to the blogs from here. You can get to your grades from here. One thing you can also get to that students don't usually realize is you can send email to other people in the class. So if you're having a problem getting hold of group members, maybe during the project, you can get a hold of their email here. You can also email me from here if you need to. And then the last thing over here on the left is the course evaluation, which will pop up at the very end of class when we're getting ready to do those evaluations. And this concludes our screencast for Blackboard.